Welcome to Market Core. I'm Kristen Vy. In a world where markets move fast, we take a closer look at how business, culture, and images shape global influence. Because behind every headline, there's only a bigger story. This week is all about transformation. From Victoria's Secret's return to profit, Shein's bold expansions in Paris, to the booming business behind Miss Grand International and China's homegrown brands, redefining the global marketplace. Let's start with a brand that once redefined glamour and is now redefining growth. Victoria's Secret is back on the runway. And this time, the focus is not just on fashions, it's on performance and profit. Ploy, I know you have been following this closely. Tell us how the brand managed to turn its comeback show into the business success.
Absolutely, Christine. Here's what's happening. Last week, Victoria's Secret didn't just bring sexy back, it brought profits back. The runway lights may have dazzled, but the real spotlight is on the numbers behind the lace. The Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025 marked a major comeback, not just culturally, but financially. Under CEO Hilary Super, the brand doubled down on nostalgia and empowerment, blending old-school glam with a modern marketing strategy. Shares rose over 6% post-show, and analysts are already predicting a double-digit revenue boost this quarter. According to Business of Fashion Barons, the show's success reflects the brand's bigger play, transforming sex appeal into shareholder appeal. Yet challenges remain. Raising tariffs and reduced discount could still pinch profit margins. So, the angels walked, but the real runway is the revenue shot. Victoria's Secret just proved that in 2025, fashion shows are not just about who wears what. It's about who owns the market narrative.
That shows a powerful comeback ploy, turning a fashion show into a financial statement. You are right, it's not just about image anymore. Victoria's Secret proved that when a brand owns its story, it can also own its numbers. But while one brand is rebuilding legacy, another is challenging tradition. Right in the heart of Paris, Syria, I know you have been following into this. Shein's opening the store in Paris, sound bold and controversial. What's driving that move?
Yeah, it does sound bold because we're talking about Shein is opening its first permanent store in Paris, the capital of couture. Everyone's wondering, why Paris? But here's the twist. The data says it actually makes perfect sense. Paris isn't just about luxury. It's Europe's biggest fashion hub, worth over 15 billion euros a year. And Shein? It already has 27 million French users and dominates nearly a third of Europe's ultra-fast fashion space. So, why Paris? First, price and speed. The average Shein item costs under 10 euros, while the average French shopper spends over 1,000 a year on clothes. Second, behavior shift. Over 60% of French Gen Z now prefer cheap, trendy best fashion over designer labels. And third, timing. The store opens right before the holiday. Peak visibility, peak sales. But here's the catch. France is also cracking down on ultra-fast fashion. Eco-taxes and ad bans could raise in costs fast. So this Paris store is not just a flex, it's a stress test for their business model. Shein opening in Paris might sound bold, even disrespectful to fashion purists. But economically, it's a genius bet on Europe's biggest youth market. So, what do you think? Is this genius strategy or fashion blasphemy?
Both move in this, Syria. Opening in Paris is just not about visibility, it's about credibility. As you said, Shein betting on use and speed, not tradition. And this shift is forcing entire industry to rethink what redefines fashion's influence. And speaking of influence, not all transformations happen in the boardrooms or trading floors. Sometimes they happen in the right light and golden crowds. John, you have been following a story that blends beauty, branding, and big business. Tell us more about what happens behind Miss Grand International's latest win.
Philippines! The Philippines just made pageant history. Last Saturday in Bangkok, Emma Tinglao was crowned Miss Grand International 2025, giving the Philippines a stunning back-to-back victory after their 2024 win. But beyond the glamour, this crown comes with serious business implications. Pageant founder Mr. Nawat has quite built Miss Grand International into a financial powerhouse, growing from just 1 million baht in 2013 to over 75 million baht in capital today. His secret? Turning beauty into a brand. The organization earns through franchise fees, sponsorship, global live stream, and product sales, especially in booming markets like Philippines and Latin America. And this back-to-back win is marketing gold. More fans, more engagement, and more demand for national licenses, all translating to bigger profits for the Miss Grand organization. So while the world cheers for another Filipino queen, investors see something else. A masterclass in how glamour can fuel growth. Because in Miss Grand International, the real crown might just be profit. Back to you, Christine.
Fascinating story, John. It really shows how influence itself has become an industry. Miss Grand International is just not about beauty anymore. It's about branding, engagements, and market power, turning pageantry into profitable global enterprise. Proof that in today's economy, visibility is valued. And now, to understand how these changes are shaking off the global market and what they mean for the big brands, let's go to Manish, who's been following what's happening in China.
Thank you, Christine. You would be shocked to know that China's homegrown brands are now dominating the market and giving big foreign companies a tough fight. For years, global companies like BMW, IKEA, and Nike thrived in China. But now things are changing fast because China's economy is fragile and people are spending less. Due to a slower economy and tough US tariffs, foreign brands face fierce price battles. Chinese consumers want value, so many prefer cheaper local brands. In fact, the Chinese car brands sold 69% of total cars in China in the first 8 months of 2025, up from 38% in 2020. That's a huge jump. Chinese brands like Luckin Coffee sell lattes for only a third of Starbucks price. According to Frost & Sullivan, the Chinese cosmetics market share is now expected to surpass foreign brands for the first time in 2025, reaching 50.4%. Even big names like Nestle and Nike are seeing drops in China as consumers pick local favorites like Anta and Li-Ning. But not all foreign brands are struggling. Luxury goods are doing well. LVMH reported better than expected sales thanks to rising Chinese demand. Jeweler Laopu Gold's share has soared 214% this year, connecting deeply with Chinese culture and winning hearts. So China's market is changing fast, with homegrown brands growing their market share dramatically. So Christine, what do you think foreign companies need to do to win back consumers?
Incredible insight, Manish. You are right. The story has completely changed. China not following its global brands anymore. It's leading them. Local brands are building loyalty, truth, identities, and innovations, and that's a wake-up call for anyone competing in that market. Change is constant. And here at the Market Core, we are here to make sense of it all. My thanks to Floyd, Surya, John, and Manish for their thoughtful reports. And to all of you for watching Market Core. We will be back with more stories and perspectives that shape the world of business, innovations, and influence. I'm Kristen Vy. Thank you for joining us and see you until next time.